We welcome you at our YouTube channel,
On the Planet.
In current video, we shall discuss
Some facts about snakes.
Facts about snakes. Snakebite mortality worldwide is estimated at 80,000 to 140,000 people per year. The majority of deaths occur in Southeast Asia, that is, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. The high rate of mortality by snake bites in South Asian countries can be attributed to following factors. 1. Poor medical treatment. 2. Malnutrition of victims. 3. A large number of venomous species. There are about 8,000 venomous snake bites per year in the United States, but the average number of annual fatalities is less than 10 or so. In Mexico, 10 times as many people die annually from bee stings as from snake bites. There are over 4,000 snake species on Earth, grouped into about 30 different families. Some families are further grouped into one of 7 superfamilies. All snakes are predators, but venomous snakes have given an inaccurate reputation to the entire group, as most people cannot differentiate between the dangerous and the harmless snakes. Only a small percentage, that is less than 300 species, is venomous, and of those only about half are capable of inflicting a lethal bite. Snakes are elongated, limbless, carnivorous reptiles of the suborder Serpentis. Snakes are ectothermic, amniote vertebrates covered in overlapping scales. Many species of snakes have skulls with several more joints than their lizard ancestors, enabling them to swallow prey much larger than their heads. To accommodate their narrow bodies, snakes' paired organs, such as kidneys, appear one in front of the other instead of side by side, and most have only one functional lung. Snakes are among nature's most interesting animals. 1. They have no functional legs but can move silently even up to 12 miles per hour in sprints. 2. They're missing eyelids. Instead, they have a transparent scale over their eyes. So, they never have to blink, and it gets replaced when they shed. 3. Snakes have scales that protect them from losing too much moisture in dry climates, help them gather water to drink, and serve as an additional protective layer between their skin and the environment. 4. Shedding is another thing that snakes and lizards experience every so often. Their scales get beat up because they don't constantly regenerate like a mammal. So, they periodically shed their skin and start fresh. Snakes usually shed in one piece, starting at the head. 5. We group them according to different features like venom, body type, number and type of scales, head type, etc. From there, the superfamilies break down into families and subfamilies. Living snakes are found on every continent except Antarctica, and on most smaller land masses. Exceptions include some large islands, such as Ireland, Iceland, Greenland, the Hawaiian archipelago, and the islands of New Zealand, as well as many small islands of the Atlantic and Central Pacific Oceans. Additionally, sea snakes are widespread throughout the Indian and Pacific Oceans. Around 30 families are currently recognized, comprising about 520 genera and about 3,900 species. They range in size from the tiny, 4.1-inch like Barbados thread snake to the reticulated python of 22.8 feet in length. The fossil species Titanoboa cerehonensis was 42 feet long. Snakes are thought to have evolved from lizards during the Jurassic period, with the earliest known fossils dating to between 143 and 167 million years ago. The modern snakes appeared during the 66 to 56 million years ago. The oldest preserved descriptions of snakes can be found in the Brooklyn Papyrus, the medicine book written about 2,500 years ago. Most species of snake are non-venomous, and those that have venom use it primarily to kill and subdue prey rather than for self-defense. Some possess venom that is potent enough to cause painful injury or death to humans. Non-venomous snakes either swallow prey alive or kill the prey by suffocation, coiling around the victim and constriction. Snakes are limbless reptiles. Limb loss in snakes is associated with DNA mutations in the gene which is required for limb development. More advanced snakes have no remnants of limbs, but basal snakes such as pythons and boas do have traces of highly reduced, vestigial hind limbs. Python embryos even have fully developed hind limb buds, but their later development is stopped by the DNA mutations. cobras, vipers, and closely related species use venom to immobilize, injure, or kill their prey. The venom is modified saliva, delivered through fangs. The fangs of advanced, venomous snakes like viper, IDS and elapids are hollow, allowing venom to be injected more effectively, and the fangs of rare-fanged snakes such as the boom slang simply have a groove on the posterior edge to channel venom into the wound. Snake venoms are often prey-specific, and their role in self-defense is secondary. Venom, like all salivary secretions, is a predigestant that initiates the breakdown of food into soluble compounds, facilitating proper digestion. Even non-venomous snake bites cause tissue damage. Certain birds, mammals, and other snakes such as king snakes that prey on venomous snakes have developed resistance and even immunity to certain venoms. Venomous snakes include 3 families of snakes, and do not constitute a formal taxonomic classification group. Snake venoms are complex mixtures of proteins, and are stored in venom glands at the back of the head. In all venomous snakes, these glands open through ducts into grooved or hollow teeth in the upper jaw. The proteins can potentially be a mix of neurotoxins which attack the nervous system, hemotoxins which attack the circulatory system, cytotoxins which attack the cells directly, bungarotoxins, proteotoxins related to neurotoxins, but also directly affect muscle tissue, and many other toxins that affect the body in different ways. Almost all snake venom contains hyaluronidase, an enzyme that ensures rapid diffusion of the venom. Venomous snakes are classified in following families: elapids, cobras including king cobras, crats, mambas, Australian copperheads, sea snakes, and coral snakes. Viperids, vipers, rattlesnakes, copperheads, cottonmouths, and bushmasters. Colubrids, boom slangs, tree snakes, vine snakes, cat snakes, although not all colubrids are venomous.
We hope this is an informative video. Please like and subscribe.